The Dark Elf Trilogy by R.A. Salvatore is a prequel to the Icewind Dale series and tells the origin story of Drizzt Do'Urden, one of the most iconic characters in the Forgotten Realms. The trilogy, Homeland, Exile, and Sojourn, follows Drizzt's journey from birth in the Drow city of Menzoberranzan to his emergence on the surface world, exploring themes of identity, morality, and defiance against an inherently cruel society. At the heart of the trilogy is Drow society, a strictly matriarchal culture ruled by priestesses of the spider goddess Lolth. Female Drow dominate both politically and socially, with matron mothers wielding absolute power over their noble houses. In many portrayals, female Drow are physically larger and more imposing than males, reinforcing their authority. Male Drow, while often skilled warriors or wizards, rarely hold ultimate power unless they gain favor with a matron mother or demonstrate exceptional prowess. From birth, Drow are trained in cunning, manipulation, and ruthlessness, as treachery and ambition are cultural imperatives enforced by religious devotion to Lolth. Their cities, like Menzoberranzan, are marvels of subterranean architecture and magical ingenuity. Yet beneath the beauty lies a constant undercurrent of danger, betrayal, and deadly intrigue. The first book, Homeland, immerses readers in this dark, hierarchical world. Drizzt, born with extraordinary talent and an unusually strong moral compass, struggles against the pervasive cruelty of his people. While his peers embrace assassination, deceit, and blind devotion to Lolth, Drizzt questions the ethics of his society and feels alienated by the constant scheming. He is forced to navigate the treacherous politics of Drow noble houses, where loyalty is fickle, power is absolute, and life is cheap. This internal conflict drives the narrative and sets Drizzt apart from his kin. In Exile, Drizzt's rejection of Drow cruelty forces him to flee into the Underdark, a vast network of caverns populated by hostile creatures. The Underdark is a chaotic and dangerous environment, home not only to Drow but also to Orcs, goblins, and other monstrous races. Orcs and goblins are typically chaotic evil, favoring brute strength and raiding with crude, guttural languages and minimal social structure. These encounters emphasize the contrast between the Drow's sophistication and the raw brutality of other underworld races. Alone and hunted, Drizzt confronts both external threats and the challenge of self-definition, learning to rely on skill, intelligence, and moral judgment to survive in a world that expects him to be a monster. The trilogy concludes with Sojourn, where Drizzt emerges to the surface world, encountering humans, dwarves, and other races for the first time. His arrival is met with fear and prejudice due to the infamous reputation of the Drow, yet his unwavering ethical code gradually earns him allies. On the surface, Drizzt's struggle becomes one of acceptance and identity, as he reconciles his dark heritage with his desire to live honorably. The journey from the oppressive Underdark to the uncertain surface world underscores the trilogy's themes of resilience, moral courage, and the power of personal choice against deterministic cultural norms. Throughout the trilogy, Drizzt's personal growth mirrors the broader realities of Drow society. He embodies the tension between innate talent and moral responsibility, illustrating that virtue is possible even within a culture built on cruelty. The series also emphasizes the danger and intrigue inherent in the Underdark, a chaotic, predator-filled environment where survival requires wit, agility, and constant vigilance. Magic permeates Drow life, not merely as a tool, but as an expression of cultural identity, reinforcing both societal hierarchy and individual skill. Salvatore skillfully blends action, introspection, and political intrigue, showing how Drow culture values cunning, ambition, and loyalty to Lolth, while also exposing its fragility in the face of dissent. Drizzt's journey is both heroic and philosophical, exploring what it means to choose one's path in a society that expects conformity and cruelty. The trilogy portrays not just a struggle for survival, but a struggle for the soul of a dark elf who refuses to succumb to the darkness around him. In conclusion, the Dark Elf Trilogy is a compelling exploration of identity, morality, and cultural defiance. Through Drizzt Do'Urden's story, readers gain a deep understanding of Drow society, the dominance of powerful females, the ruthlessness and political intrigue of noble houses, the perilous chaos of the Underdark, and the brutish orcs and goblins that populate it. By juxtaposing sophistication with brutality and morality with cultural expectation, Salvatore crafts a rich, immersive narrative about courage, conscience, and the enduring struggle to define oneself in a world built on darkness.